Hey every pony, welcome to a new series I'm starting called Would It Work Out, where I talk about our favorite ships and their likelihood of working out. Today's ship is Appledash. Let's start off by asking, what is a ship? According to Google, a fan's desire for a romantic relationship between two fictional characters. With that being said, why do we like shipping? Well, in most cases, it's simply for fun. Besides, I can't think of any other reason, but if you can, tell me below in the comment section. So, what makes something a good ship? It depends on the person, but the base of any good relationship must have chemistry, be believable, compelling, and engaging for the audience. Currently, it is impossible to calculate how many people ship Appledash, but it must be at least 50% since it's such a common ship. They also have a lot in common with a love for competition, sports, loads of determination, and a great fair amount of responsibility and teamwork. They are often seen going toe to toe in friendly competition, dating all the way back to the episode Fall Weather Friends from season 1. We also see them either competing against or teaming up with each other in different sports for various episodes, such as Non Complete Claws, Buckball Season, and A Trivial Pursuit. But I know what you're thinking. All those episodes are reasons Appledash wouldn't work. Actually, those are more likely reasons it would work rather than wouldn't. And here's why. I really like to watch a YouTuber named Afmao. Her content is a little different now, but back in the day, she uploaded something called My Street, a slice of lifestyle roleplay with characters that are quite enjoyable. And in said series, there is a ship, the main ship, mind you, that in the beginning acts the same way as Appledash does. Almost the entire first season of My Street Phoenix Drop High, the two protagonists do nothing but argue. It takes a protagonist named Aaron less than 5 seconds to get on the other protagonist, Aphmau's nerves. Sound familiar? That's because the same is going on between Applejack and Rainbow Dash. To me, Rainbow Dash has always been the sort of character who isn't good at expressing her feelings. Even in Equestria Girls, it's bluntly obvious that it's not a strong suit of hers. So I'd imagine when Rainbow starts to develop said crush on Applejack, she wouldn't understand the feeling. It's also common knowledge that some bullies target someone because they like them. Rainbow Dash is not a bully, but because she doesn't know how to express that feeling, she ends up doing it wrong and subsequently irritates AJ and the rest of us fans. We also know that throughout the show, Rainbow Dash is known to act very immature, even though she's a full grown pony. Over time, this gets better, but due to bad story writing, sort of resets after season 8. However, in the last episode of the show, each pony is shown to mature in some way. For Rainbow Dash, that appears to be her temper, as we see an argument that does not go to the pits of Tartarus take place between AJ and Rainbow over chores. In this scene, they appear to be arguing more like a married couple rather than frenemies. But what benefit comes out of their relationship? For starters, it would probably be easier to communicate since they're closer. Rainbow would probably feel a lot safer trusting AJ with her problems than, say, Twilight. And Applejack would probably have better advice than Twilight for this type of stuff that Rainbow would need help with. Also, as I stated before, Rainbow Dash tends to act immature. This can be well balanced by the amount of responsibility Applejack tends to have, and Applejack can tend to get stuck in her ways. Rainbow Dash would push her to be better and try something new, a tactic she hasn't thought of or used before. But would it work out? Probably not. The ship would probably sink before it even begun, unless it started after their adolescence. Like I said before, those two seem to mature a lot in the last episode, long after Twilight ascends to the throne. I feel like we could have a whole side series developing each character's relationships and showing how they mature. Either that, or we could have just made those seasons 8 and 9 instead of what we got. I could totally see that working. But hey, those are just my thoughts. If you disagree, tell me why below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on why the ship might not work. And tell me what you'd like to see next if the series continues. Also, be sure to like and subscribe. It helps me feel motivated to create more content like this. I had such a fun time creating this video and hope to make more content like this. But for now, until next time, every pony, Shark is out!